Oh, that was cool, man. That was a surprise, actually. That was a big surprise. And what
He
happened
came to
is
Brazil.
to do a couple shows here, and I'm obviously a big fan and a big admirer of his work. Uh, Not only as a amazing singer, but as a wicked lyric writer. He is a fucking genius. And then, well, what can I say? When I had this, when I knew that he was coming down here to do a couple shows, and I knew the guy that was bringing him. I got in touch with him, and I was like, dude, you gotta help me out, and I gotta reach him out, and I just want to show him my stuff because back then when I started showing One Arm Away to people, there was a lot of comparison. Like there was a lot, there were lots of people like telling that, like you like Nevermore, right? You have some Nevermore influences. I was sure, of course I do. It's not like I'm trying to copy them, but it's not like that. But I really like it. It's just it will somehow flow through me because I've heard a lot of that shit. And I had this idea. It was back then. It was only like a dream, of having Laura Dane sing it on my CD as well, and some music. And when I saw that opportunity that he was coming here, it was like, dude, maybe it's possible. Who knows? And it turns out that he's not only a genius and an amazing musician, but he's the nicest person, dude. He's amazing. He's a very cool guy, very educated, very nice. Just a good person, good soul. And when I met him, we instantly just talked for hours about his lyrics, about all sorts of stuff, about Marvel movies. And then we were just discussing a lot of shit. I was like, dude, look, I've got this work that I did a couple of years ago, and now I'm, actually finalizing the CD. It's called One Arm Away and all that, and I kind of explained him superficially about what it was. And he was like, I was like, dude, would you sing for me one song, maybe with me, And he was like, dude, I have no problems with that, but I'm kind of worried because normally when people tell me to hear their stuff, I'm very honest. So if it sucks, I'll be like, dude, I'm sorry, it sucks. Then you get hurt. And I was like, don't worry, man. I appreciate honesty, and inside I was fearing a little bit. I was like, dude, what if it sucks? But turns out it doesn't. And he liked it. And then just a couple minutes ago, we were listening to it, and he was like, dude, this is actually pretty good. And then we just, talk about the possibility of his recording. He was up for it. And he spent like a whole week here in Brazil, maybe 10 days. I'm not really sure. But during that time, I took him to a studio, and he recorded, half of the vocals for the song I Am. And he also wrote something for it, out of the blue. He just came with some ingenious shit. He's sick. Anyway, I was extremely happy with it, and I'm still is, and I will always be thankful for what he did. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Well, now that we've come to the point where there is a band, it's taking a whole new perspective on our lives, and it's becoming more serious. And of course, it's also, you know, we're hoping that it goes somewhere, and we're going to work for it. But when it comes to the point that we are no longer, starting at the business, we've been here for a while. We're all experienced with playing metal, and the touring and all that. If not on stage, on the backstage, but everyone is. But and also Edu has worked a lot as roadie for many bands. Even Sepultura, he was roadie for Sepultura for a couple months. Drum tech actually. And but anyways, what was the question again? The bus fucked me up.
What are the future plans for the band?
The future plans, alright. Noisy motherfucker. The future plans for the band, well, releasing this first CD, which will be called Carpet Ludus, and that's a Latin name. It's a little joke that I made with the famous Carpe Diem motto, you know, that I just don't. I think the word illusion is very suitable when it comes to life and when it comes to, you know, all this bullshit. And that's why I decided to put this name, because Carpe Diem would be enjoy life, enjoy your day, enjoy, you know, whatever. And Carpe Ludus would be enjoy this illusion, or enjoy this game, something like that. And I believe that somehow life is a game or an illusion, you know. What I want the most, what we all want the most, is playing, you know, touring, and being around there. You know, that's what we want. I believe that Brazil is a very strong metal place in the world. You know, it has been throughout the years, but somehow not many bands came to pass, you know, to the whole world. We have so many good bands here, and still it's all like there are two bands out there, two or three, you know? And this is something that I think should change, you know, because we're such a big country. We have so many good bands, and then I'm just gonna work for that, you know. We want to tour, we want to put the name out there wherever we can, and in the best possible way, so it reaches the biggest amount of people, and hoping for the best.